TSC welcomes you to this broadcast of high school varsity football. We are at Memorial Field where the Elida Bulldogs will take on the Wapakoneta Redskins. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Clopay, Nidec, Crown, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Quality Meats, Sydney Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, NKTelco. Hello everybody, I'm Matt Everett. Beside me is AJ Lisi. AJ, we've got two teams coming in. Everything on the line at this point. Week 7 of high school football. Both teams coming in 4-2.
Yeah, you got the Elida Bulldogs, which is having a fine season this year. This is one of their better seasons in a long time. But they're kind of a different team this year. They're coming in with a nice defense that they bring the top defense in the league. Their rushing defense is number 1. They're only averaging 84 yards, giving up 84 yards a game. So it's going to be an interesting game compared to Wapak, which is on a roll. They had a slow start against Marion Local, and they've really rolled off some good games. Now it's going to come down to their rushing attack against the rush defense of Elida.
Absolutely. We're looking for a spectacular game here today. Like we said, Mercy helped Wapak Ford Field. It's going to be an exciting game from what we can see. It should definitely be a competitive matchup. Wapak's going to be the first to kick off. Going to give it back to Elida. Back deep for Elida is Jaden Irons. And we are underway of Week 7 high school football. Irons with the ball. Right up the middle. Nice job tackle on closing the hole. So good job there. Stops about the 24. And we'll go ahead and we'll look out into the keys of the game, and we'll start off with the Elida Bulldogs.
Well, the Elida's got to have a balanced attack. They do have a problem with their pass offense, but their rushing attack does a very good job. They need to control the clock, keep Wapak's defense on the field, and then the offensive line play. This Wapak defensive line is on a roll right now, and I think that's going to be a key for Elida.
And on the flip side for Wapak?
And for Wapak, they got to establish the run. I mean, they got the top 2 rushers in the league. They got to play to their potential. I mean, they're playing good ball right now. And penalties. I mean, the penalties have been killing them the last couple of weeks, and you'll see that later on as we talk about some of the stats in the league.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like it's first down, they're driving, and they get that false start, and that just brings them back 5. And 5 yards doesn't seem like much, but when you're a running attack team, it can be a lot. Ball going to be snapped, 2nd and 3. Elida back to pass, going deep. He has a player, and that
nice
is
catch.
Caught or intercepted. I'm not for sure. They're giving it to the offensive player.
Yep.
Looks like they're giving it to the offensive player. So a quick pickup for Elida, takes it down to the 25.
Well, it's always the tie always goes to the offensive end, and good defensive play, but nice throw by the quarterback. He did a nice job on that pass, and that's Larkin Henderson. Nice throw.
So tonight for this broadcast, our keys to the game sponsor is Keyhole Pizza. The starting lineup sponsor is Sydney Audiology.
And some of the players you want to look for Elida is the running back Brady Kirk. He's doing a nice job. He's got 413 yards rushing this season. And you look at we just talked about the quarterback, Larkin Henderson. I think he needs to have a big game for Elida to really put a spin on this game for the Elida Bulldogs.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's already got that balance attack we was talking about. They went to the air, and now I expect they'll go back to the ground, and their Larkin is up the middle. Larkin Henderson for a gain of 4. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6.
And Larkin, he does a good job running the ball. He's got 281 yards rushing this season. So they got a nice two-headed attack, but it doesn't match up with Wapak's two-headed attack as far as the rushing game.
When you come up against a running team like Wapak, it is hard to compete with that. Wapak very balanced at the running game. If one goes down, they always have that backup, next man up mentality. Back for another pass. He has him open in the corner, and that's going to be a quick score by Elida. Going up by 6 with at the 10-minute mark.
Wow, that's a nice drive there. I mean, that's pretty much a fade pattern right to the receiver, and you know they looked at Jake Schrader there as one-on-one, and nice catch by number 11, Jaden Irons, and Elida scores first.
Yeah, the coverage was definitely there by Wapak, but just nothing they could do about it. Quick 6 points. Kick is up, and it is good. So at the 10-minute mark of quarter number 1, the Bulldogs strike first in 2 minutes, 7-0. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors on TSC.
Where is that TSC bill? How can I pay it if I can't find it?
You don't need the bill. You can pay it online at telcirco.com.
Wasn't there a special this month?
Yes, we got it from TSC's Facebook page.
I know I've got the announcement for the club here somewhere.
I just sent it to TSC to air on Channel 2. With telcirco.com, Facebook, Channel 2, and their newsletter, TSC makes it easy to stay connected.
Now, if they could just help me clean up my desk.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Welcome back to Wapak Ford Field, where the Elida Bulldogs enjoying a 7-0 lead over top of the Redskins. Redskins waiting to get the ball for their first chance. See if they can't come and tie it up. Nice deep kick, going to be picked up at the 5. Coming up the middle, has a hole on the outside. He's still going, flag out.
Yeah, that's going to come back. That's going to be a holding right there.
So quick hold going to be called on Wapak. Looks like the flag was thrown about the 26-yard line, so we'll see where this Redskin offense will come out and pick up.
That is one thing that Coach Moyer didn't want to deal with right now, is that's a big penalty right now. And that's going to push them back into deep in the Elida territory. And one thing I will say, last week they played on their side of the field all night long, and that's how they won that game last week.
So Wapak will be taking over at the 16, 1st and 10. Goulet back to receive the snap. And another quick whistle.
They're going to have offsides on Elida.
So advantage Wapak for a quick 5. Doesn't make you feel so bad for the hold at that point.
Yeah. Now just lined up in the neutral zone. I think the defensive end on that side of the field just was just lined up in the neutral zone.
So Goulet back waiting on the snap. Going to do a quarterback keeper right up to the left side. Oh, if he wouldn't have slipped, that could have been dangerous. Take him down to the 30 and a first down. Wapak. He was one slip away from a nice cut there.
Well, it was pretty much a quarterback draw. He's just finding a hole, and he got a hole, and he got it for 9 yards. First down, Wapak.
Goulet back in the shotgun. I like how Wapak spreads it out. Can't play 10 in the box, even knowing that they have 2 running backs like they do.
Yeah, you can't sleep on both those receivers. They do a nice job.
Ball going to be handed off to Mullen. Nice little run up for 8 yards.
This is what you're going to expect from Wapak right now. It's just run. You got to watch Jace on the jet sweep. You got the quarterback draw from Braden Goulet. I mean, you're just going to have to that defensive line's got to pick it up. I mean, right now they're the number one defense in the league, and this is what you're seeing right now.
Well, like we said, Elida needed a balanced attack. Well, I don't think we expected them to go that deep in the pass.
Yeah.
Going to be handed off to the left side, going to go right up the side, and that's going to be a first down again. So quickly, 2 first downs by Wapak.
Yeah, nice lead play by Jace Mullen right there on the outside, getting about 5 yards, and Wapak's driving, and they're controlling the pace. I think this is what Wapak wanted. They want to control the pace of this game and really take Elida out of their realm.
The beauty of this is it's just setting up the pass whenever Wapak wants to try to wing one out. Goulet has done well this year from the quarterback position. False start.
Yep.
It's going to take them back 5. And for a running team, that can really, really just hurt.
Yes. Now you got first down. It's going to be 1st and 15. That's a tough start right off the bat.
Yeah, when you play 3 yards in a cloud of dust football,
yeah,
it does tend to make it a little harder.
I mean, coming into this game, Wapak is 4th in the league as far as penalty yards, and that's not a good thing.
Line shifts for Elida, going to be brought over to the short side of the field. Pick up a 4, going to bring up 2nd and 11. And Wapak doing what they do, just eating that clock.
Yeah, this is their pace, and this is not what Elida wants to get into. Is they want to play their game, and that's pretty much stopping the other team's offense and bringing their offense on the field and giving them a shot. But right now, Wapak's doing whatever they want. I mean, so far, the offensive line is really doing a good job pushing them back.
And 2 wide to the right. Looks like it's going to be a pass. Nice wide open spaces, and he's going to get a first down. And just short of the first down. Brings him down at the. I think they're going to give him the 51.
They're going to give him the spot. They're going to give him that spot. That's going to be a first down.
Here on our winter meets replay, he's just going to come right up the middle with a gracious spot.
That is a gracious spot.
So Wapak 1st and 10 from the 49. First time in Elida territory. Just a nice job on the screen there. Another run right up the middle by Mullen. Going to be a pickup of 4.
I'll tell you, if you're going to get 4 yards on a dive play, your offensive line's doing the job. That's just textbook work right now by Wapak.
If you watch Wapak, anytime they do anything where there's a player in motion, Elida's front 4 is shifting.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a game of chess. It's like they're making them shift out of where they're wanting them to go.
Right.
So 2nd down and 6, down to 6:44 left in this first quarter. Elida up 7-0 if you're just joining us. Goulet with the ball, back to pass. He's going deep. He was hit as he threw, and there was a hand. I don't know if there's the flag. I definitely seen a hand around the waist.
Yeah, that's going to be a pass interference on Jaden Irons. I
think they're calling him for a hold is what the back judge has just signaled. Still 10 yards, going to be a quick first down for Wapak.
No, they actually called pass interference, so it will be a 15-yard penalty and a first down.
And when you're the back judge and you're backing up, you don't have a good a view as the line judge does on that. But nice call.
Yeah, Caleb Walter, nice job. Pretty much a post pattern right down the seam. And
Goulet's pass was right where you wanted it.
That's a nice ball he threw.
The only person that was going to catch that was the receiver. Wapak continuing to attack the weak side of the field. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, this is going to be the 8th play of the drive right here for Wapak, and I'll tell you what, they've pretty much taken a lot of this first quarter clock off.
Well, the best thing you do when you look down your stats there's not a single negative play anywhere.
Right.
Everything has been a positive except for the false start.
Well, they had 2 penalties on this drive. So, yeah.
Again, Walpole got 2 wide to the right, going to hand off to Mullen up the middle, and that's another quick pickup of 4.
That's that dive play right there up the middle. And once again, they're getting 4 yards on that. And you're going to have 3rd and short, which is – and they're good off the side of the field, so this could be 4-down territory.
So I believe this is the 3rd game we've watched Walpole, and it seems like they're doing what you're supposed to do at this point in the season. They have gotten better every single time we sat down to watch them.
Right.
And, I mean, when the offense played St. Mary's, when they played St. Mary's in that game, that was just a defensive juggernaut. That was a great game. But they are definitely improving weekly.
Right.
Quarterback keeper.
And he's going to be short, I think.
Well, first big call of the game.
It's going to be about 4th and 1 on there.
So Coach Moyer with a big call. Put him down to the 21.
I mean, you got a nice – Luke Beach is a nice field goal kicker. I mean, you could put points that way, but, I mean, being down 7-0 right now, I mean – and you're getting about 4 yards on that dive play.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's kind of hard to walk away from.
I mean, your offensive line's doing the job right now, so I would go with it.
Well, I dare to say this is the situation where they know what's coming, and Walpole's saying, see if you can stop it.
Right.
Bring it right around, and they got him. So that's a big stop by Elida. First negative play of the drive, and that stops them on 4th down. So the Bulldogs going to come out and join that 7-0 lead.
Yeah, they're running pretty much the lead outside, and I think it was just a matter of Jace Mullen putting his head down. I mean, if he take it around, he's got the first down. But
absolutely,
he runs into his offensive lineman, which was number 70, and couldn't get around it, and that cost him. And Elida takes over right now.
So a long 6-minute drive by Walpole comes up with no points. Gives Elida the ball and deep in their territory down to the 22. So 1st and 10, Elida already leading 7-0. Quarterback keeper cuts it up the middle, going to pick up 2. Bring up 2nd down and 8. Elida just eating at that clock. Quarterback in the shotgun, waiting for the ball is Henderson. Rolling out, looks like he's going to pass again. Nice job. That's just a nice job of squaring up his shoulder and getting it out there to where the receiver can catch it. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1. So big 3rd down for Walpole here. Ball going to be placed at 30.5-yard line. I'd say that's closer to 2, so this is a pretty big play.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. I mean, Walpole could take advantage right here if they could stop him.
We'll do a quarterback keeper's got the first down, takes it out to the 35. So 1st down, Elida.
Yep. I'm pretty impressed with Henderson. He's just a nice quarterback, very athletic. I'll tell you, he gets the hole quick. You look at this run right here. He shoots it right there and finds that hole and picks up the 1st down.
Again, replays brought by Winter Meats. I mean, they got a lot of patience. He just sits there and lets the line develop it, and then he hits it. Going to be another deep pass by Elida. Has the receiver. He goes up, he dropped it.
He dropped it. Oh.
But the pass was definitely there. Came right off the hands of Gunnar Kuhn. Unable to bring it in. But that's going to make it 2nd and 10. When you're primarily a run team, that makes it a little bit harder to get that 1st down. So we'll see if that comes back.
But I mean, might as well take another shot. I mean, they picked up that long pass for 45 yards the first time around, and I mean, they got some nice. They got the weapons here, and Walpock might want to take it a little more seriously.
Yeah, Coach Moyer might want to get somebody covering that over-the-top route. Going to be handed off, and that's going to be a loss of 4. Or they're going to give him going to make it only 2. So loss of 2. Going to bring up 3rd down and 12. Here you'll see the replay. Handed off, and he has just stood up.
Tyler Hauser. I mean, that's one guy, I mean, you got to block because he's had a nice season this year as far as the defensive end position is concerned. And, I mean, you see teams trying to run away from him, and I'll tell you what, he does a nice job getting that tackle.
Yeah, Walpock in the nickel now, extra defensive back. Ball's deep and out of bounds, so that'll bring on our first punt of the game. 4th and 12. Down to 2:31 left in the first.
That's a defensive stand that Walpock needed. Now they're going to have a decent field position with this punt, so hopefully they can correct a few things and see what they can do this second drive.
Good snap, punts away. Going to be fair caught by Walpock down at the 42. So offense coming back out. Definitely look for Walpock to pick up where they left off, AJ. Just run the ball, get it up the middle. They've showed that they can control the center. So, I mean, I would keep dive.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. I mean, kind of pick your battles. Might throw a counter in there, but I would just run gun and dive. I mean, they're really doing a good job getting
Absolutely. The O trap and the one hole and the O hole has been wide open. You might as well keep attacking it, or at least run it till you stop us.
Right.
Walpock with 2 wide to the strong side, bringing over a 3rd. It's going to be a quick pass to the outside. Blockers unable to get down there. A quick gain of 1. So going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Elida does just a nice job. I mean, they're not going to miss tackles. I mean, they're doing a nice job just containing some of this stuff as far as keeping them in front. And that's why their defense is so good. I mean, I'm looking through stats. I mean, they're +3 in turnover ratio. They're leading the league in 10 interceptions. I mean, 10 interceptions in 6 games that's a pretty good stat. So their defense is pretty stout.
Well, the difference between this Elida team and the Elida teams of the past is they're doing all the little things right.
Right.
It's going to be a nice little gain there of 8, going to bring up 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 1 for Walpock at the 45. I mean, you're used to hearing that on the flip side with
right.
them being at a +10. That's normally like a -3 for an Elida team.
Yeah, that's just a nice, simple screen route by Jace Mullen. And right there with the dive play, it's going to get them a 1st down.
Going to bring 1st and 10. Takes the ball out to the 47. I mean, Elida doing a nice job of adjusting. Each team already doing adjustments. Big thing is Walpock would like to get some up on the scoreboard before this first quarter's out. Down to 59 seconds left in the first. Goulet back to pass. He's got, I don't know why that was whistled dead.
Oh, they're going to say false start on Walpock.
That had potential.
Yep. Nice little slant play. He had room to play with, and
if he could have got past Koval, that would have been gone. So it brings up 1st and 15 for Walpock. Goulet back waiting on the snap. Going to be a handoff, sweep to the right. If he can turn the corner, he's going to have room. Hit his own player. Ran over Caleb Walter there, but
still,
not before he picked up 7.
Yeah, that's a nice game by Jace Mullen on the sweep play. I mean, he got out there quick, and I'll tell you what, if he doesn't run into his wide receiver, I think he would have went down the sideline and scored a touchdown there.
Give him 9 on that one, so going to be 2nd and 5, maybe a long 6. So quick 10-yard scamper and right back where you want to be, and another pass out. That's a dangerous pass, though.
But
First down, Wapak going to go out of bounds. 23 seconds left in the first. If that goes over his head, that's a lateral.
Well, I'm looking at the block, and Caleb Walter did a nice job blocking for Caden Seifring on that wide receiver screen play, and that's a nice 10-yard gain and gets Wapak another first down.
So first down, Wapak, 23 seconds left in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, Elida with 2 nice passes to score their 7 points. Wapak, this is their second possession, and this is what they did the last possession, just drove it down the field. So we'll see how they do here, if they can finish it out. 1st and 10 from the 38. Oh. I think they're calling offsides on Elida there.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a false start. I think it's going to be on the center, and Braden Goulet was not happy about that.
Almost makes you wonder if they're saying a cadence or a count.
Yeah. So that's the 4th penalty here in the first quarter by Wapak that's really hurt them in these 2 drives.
And we talked about that first down penalties. That's the one thing they have to stop.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at it, 3 out of those 4 penalties had been on first down. So
Nice little pickup there by Wapak's going to take it down to the 33.
And another nice little 10-yard out play to Caleb Walter, which, I mean, they're kind of dinking and dunking. They don't want to go deep, but I think they're looking at Elida's zone where they're just picking on them. And first quarter right here comes to an end on that.
And at the end of one, score Elida Bulldogs 7, Wapak Redskins nothing. We'll be right back with the second quarter here on TSC, presented by NKTelco.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wapak's Ford Field, where the Redskins down 7-0. You know, in all honesty, when you break this game down to the simplest of matters, it comes down to 5 areas. If your special teams wins, if your offense, your defense, your turnovers, and penalties.
Right.
It's 5 simple things that you have to win every game. And if you win those, you normally win 9 out of 10 games.
Right.
Right now, Wapak's leading in 3 of those. Are down by 7. They just got to pick up that 4th one, maybe a turnover here or there.
Well, you can't fault the offense is moving. I mean, you're looking at plays. Elida's only ran 8 plays in that first quarter to Wapak 16. I mean, that's a lot of plays for a quarter, and it's just a matter of just executing. And right now, Wapak it has to execute.
Ball going to be ran up the middle, going to bring up 3rd down, short gain. So going to be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that was looking like a jet sweep. And I think if Jace would have taken it around the outside and let the play develop, I think they would have got him some yardage. But he cut that too soon, allowing the Elida's defense to set up.
So big 3rd down here for Wapak. And like you said, both possessions they've had so far, they have just taken it methodically down the field. Without that 5-yard penalty, this would be a 3rd and 1.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's the difference in that penalty yardage. Again, Wapak adjusting. Quarterback keeper, and Nice dive in. That is close to the first.
Yeah.
I believe he's got it. First down, Wapak.
Yep, they're going to give it to him.
Nice job by Goulet here on the winter meet replay.
Yeah, it's just pretty much a quarterback draw. He's looking for that hole. He's following his fullback with the lead block, and he gets the first down for 6 yards.
And Mextroth with a nice key block to spring him for that extra 2 yards. Ball now down to the 28. First and 10, Wapak. Looking back for the call from Coach Moyer. Ball going to be handed off to the outside. Breaks one, but steps out. So give him a gain of 4.
But still, I mean, it's a 2nd and 6. It's manageable.
Absolutely.
So it's a good run by Jace Mullen.
I mean, just watching Wapak, this team attacks the weak side of the field. One of the best teams I've ever seen do it. I mean, you got all that room to the right, and they're just like, you know what, we're coming in this small space, stop us.
Yeah, it's pretty much the mentality. We're going to come punch you in the mouth. And so far, this first half, that's what they've done.
I mean, mentally, that's just draining on a defense.
Right.
Knowing I only got to cover 20 yards of space between my tackle. Went to the wide side that time, only picked up 1.
Yeah, that's a tough play right there. He had the lead block, but the funny thing is, lead blocker, he had to push out of the way because he wanted to go, and it really didn't develop. So you're not going to have a loss of 1, and it's going to be a 3rd down and long.
So 3rd and 7. Definitely in 4-down territory here. I would imagine for Wapak, they don't want to give them the ball back, but the kicker is able to get it from here.
I mean, Luke Beach is a nice. He's 3 for 4 on the year in field goals, so we'll see.
Rolling out, keeping the ball. That's going to be a first down. Wapak. That's a poke.
That's a nice, and he's going to be close on that first down.
What a poke right there by Elida. Rolling out like a waggle and then just came right up the center.
He was looking for that out, and I'll tell you what, he saw a hole, and I'll tell you what, the linebacker, number 61, made him pay for that. Yeah, they're going to be short, probably about 2 inches from a first down. So
see a lot of the players out there tonight wearing pink. Today is the start of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And finally, it looks like they're going to get Elida called for encroachment.
Yep.
That's a quick way to get a first down.
Oh, yeah.
So going to be 1st and 10, Wapak. Ball on the 15.
Like you said, a methodical drive again. This is their 2nd drive. And they had, I mean, the first drive went about 6 or 7 minutes. It's about the same thing here.
Absolutely.
It's about a 5-minute drive so far.
I mean, it's hard for an offense to get in rhythm when they're not out there on the field. It's much easier for a defense to play short.
And there's another first down penalty on Wapak.
Another quick false start.
Coach Moyer's trying to understand what's going on. He's asking the referee to, hey, tell me, what is he doing wrong?
Right.
And so they could clean that up at halftime.
Well, there's so many things out there. I mean, for all we know, they're calling it on the center. They don't announce the number or anything. It could be the way he's turning the ball or moving the ball.
Yeah.
Just the littlest of things can make a difference in 30 yards of penalties and none. And they're getting it again.
There's another one.
So quickly, Wapak 1st and 20 now. Ball on the 24. Still can get a first down at the 4-yard line.
But still, they're getting pushed back right now as far as penalties and shooting themselves in the foot. And right now, I mean, it's going to be a tough go to 1st and 20. And
counting the Elida penalty, that's 3 penalties in a row.
Yeah. We got a timeout by Wapak.
All right, we have a timeout on the field. We'll take one here as well on TSC, presented by NKTelco.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to Mercy Health Ford Field. That timeout sponsored by Precision Strip. You know, AJ, we've seen 3 lineups, I guess is the best thing to call it here at this point, and 3 straight penalties. What do you think Coach Moyer's telling his boys?
Well, he's pretty much telling them, we better get our act together, guys. We're down 7-0. We're moving the ball, but we're shooting ourselves in the foot. We got to clean it up now, or Elida's going to take advantage, and right now they can't afford to do that right now, being down 7-0.
I mean, if you don't get this down to like a 4th and 2 or a 4th and 3, you're going to be going for the 3 points.
Yeah.
So Goulet back, waiting on the snap. Going to be a handoff right up the middle. He's got room if he can break a tackle, and that's going to give him a quick pickup of 8, almost 9.
Yeah, it's a nice little looking dive play right here. Jace Mullen takes a step and boom, he finds that hole and he gets his lead block and keeps those legs turning. I mean, that's one thing I love with Jace Mullen. He keeps those legs going. He's very strong and he's tough to tackle, and that's why he's one of the leaders in our league rushing the ball.
Yards after contact, him and Goulet both, they seem to break a lot of tackles out there. So brings up 2nd and 12, going to be passing it. He has an open receiver and just missed him.
Yeah, he had Zach Rogers right there, and he just threw right behind him. And now they're going to bring it's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 right now for the Wapakoneta Redskins.
So Rogers looking for a penalty. No penalty was thrown. Ball now at the 17. So 34-yard field goal from here. That is within the range of the kicker.
Yeah, I think his longest is 29 yards for the season.
Walpog back to pass, blitz in, and just could not get the screen off, and that's going to bring up 4th. And the kicking team's coming in, so here's going to be the longest attempt for him all year long.
Yeah, his longest is 26 yards, so this will be his longest of the year. And Luke Beach has got a nice leg. He's got the leg to do it. So we'll see if Walpog can put some points on the board.
Goulet waiting on the snap. Ball's up. And that does have the leg, and that is through. So 3 points for the Redskins. So we'll take a break here on TSC, presented by NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mercy Health Ford Field here in Wapak, Ohio. AJ, long drive there for Wapak. Took up almost half the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at the penalties are killing Wapak this half. I mean, that's the thing that's holding them back. I mean, they've gotten 2 great drives, the first 2 drives in this game so far, and they're moving the ball. But it's the penalties that are killing these drives. And right now, Wapak has to make another stop and get the ball back.
So going back to punt the ball is the Redskins. We'll see what they can do. Elida, I think you said they had a total of 8 plays. That's it?
Yes, 8 plays in the first quarter.
Ball brought up the middle, going to be down at the 31. If you're the Redskins, you're looking for a quick strip, an interception, something. Here comes a late flag.
Yeah, we had some extracurricular activities after that play.
See where these calls lie. I imagine you don't want to go to your sideline if it's against you. They're calling personal foul by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's a personal foul. I'm thinking it's against Elida.
So they got them down currently at the 32. Personal foul against Elida.
Yeah.
So 15 yards back, we'll take them all the way down to the 17.
That's a big penalty for Elida, because that's going to push them back deep into Wapak territory. And I'll tell you what, you give Wapak that space, they can really turn this game around right here.
Yeah, Coach Moyer, I think he's made a good adjustment there, putting the 5th defensive back in. He got a player playing back that normally would play in. Ball going to be handed off to the strong side of the field. Still moving, and pick up a 3. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that run by number 22, Brady Kirk. I mean, he does a good job running the ball on that play. But right now, it's a 3rd and 7, a 2nd and 6 right now for the Elida Bulldogs.
See if Wapak can't calm it down and get a negative play here, trying to get the ball back with just 6:32 left in the second. Back to pass. That's a push in the back. He got away with that one, and that's going to be thrown over the head. But definitely got a push in the back on the linebacker, 57.
They kind of got away with that, but I thought Henderson was lucky to get that ball off.
Oh, absolutely.
That's pretty close to an intentional grounding. But now we're going to have a 3rd and long, and I think this is a big defensive play for Wapak if they want to turn things around.
Absolutely. Down to 6:24, clock stop, and time of possession so far definitely in Wapak's favor. Deep drop, going to go for it all again. And intercepted by Wapak. Oh, did he drop it?
Yeah, Brady Goulet, he had that. He just dropped it, but still, that's a huge play.
Flag on the field, too. Looks like it's going to be a hold, but it'll be declined.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to a lot of people this past week, and I said, it's amazing when you come over here to watch a game how dark the stands are for as bright as the field is.
Well, that was the whole intention. I mean, as far as putting these LED lights in, which they did this summer, and it gives you that feel, that kind of like Friday Night Lights feel type.
Oh, absolutely. It being in Ohio, it's like, you know, bring on the 32-degree weather. It's time to let's get it going. Hot chocolate and Friday Night Lights. So punt is away. Going to be fielded at the 45, so give it 43. So really only lost 6 yards from the interception. Not too bad. Wapak with 6:11 left here in the second quarter. See if they can't add to that 3 points they already scored.
Yeah, they got 6 minutes to go into the half, and that's plenty of time for them to put a drive together to really methodically take this lead. But like I said, hopefully it's first down. Hey, it is first down. What usually happens on first down? It's
I'm not even going to say
it.
I mean, this is all on you.
I know, I jinxed it.
So if AJ's Coach Moyer, you're hearing this, that was AJ that said that.
Yep.
So 1st and 10, Wapak at the 48. Ball snap clean.
Oh, nice.
Still driving. Just nice two-yard gain there. We'll give him 2.
Well, they're going to give him about 1, it looks like. But still, I mean,
negative to a positive.
Yeah, I mean, that's Jace Mullen. I mean, once again, pumping those legs, and he turned, like you said, he turned a negative into a positive, and you got 2nd and 9 right here.
I thought they was going with an empty backfield. I'm like, that's not what I was expecting to see here, but down to 5:34.
If they go empty backfield, you know Brady Goulet is going to run the ball. So
Goulet with a quick pass out. There's a hole. 1 broken, 2 broken, 3 broken tackles. Takes it down to the 40 on Elida's side. First down, Redskins.
Yeah, that's nice. Pretty much a little receiver screen there. The pitch and catch right there to Zach Rogers. He takes that and keeps running. He runs hard. He used to be a running back in this offense, but now they liked how he uses his hands and
nice job of going out with his arms too.
That's
and bringing that ball into him, not using the body. Going to be a handoff, and there's another hole. Well, he kept it.
Wow.
Quarterback still going. He totally fooled me on that one, and that's a 40-yard scamper for a touchdown for the Redskins.
Wow.
I was totally fooled on that.
Yeah,
we got a replay of that. That'd be nice to see so I can see what happened.
Well, it was a fake dive, and Brady Goulet read that defensive end, and I'll tell you what, he kept it. Boom. He's off to the races.
I mean, you got a quarterback that has the heart of a running back. It's kind of hard to stop that.
Yeah.
Got to say, that's probably one of the quickest drives for Wapak this year.
Yeah, it is.
3 plays, forever. Ball's down, kick is up. It is good. And your Redskins leading now 10-7, 10 unanswered points against Elida. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here on TSC, presented by NKTelco.
You're on the go and don't have time for cords to be tying you down. That's why TSC created the Cord Cutter Bundle. You get big savings for bundling internet and cable, and there's no phone requirement. Choose from 20 megabyte, 50 megabyte, or 100 megabyte speeds. No phone, minimal TV, and all lightning fast internet. Ask about the Cord Cutter Bundles and come home to TSC.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Welcome back to Ford Field here in Wapak. I'll hand it over to AJ for that quick drive.
No, it's just playing Brady Goulet, showing why he leads the league in rushing this year. 41 yards to the house, and once again, Wapak put some points on the board. Now they're leading 10-7.
So Wapak, 10 unanswered points, but it's kind of hard to answer when you only have like a dozen plays the whole game so far. Elida with plenty of time to come up with a drive. Going to be picked up at the 3. Nice deep kick. Coming up the middle. He's still on his feet. Going to be tackled at the 24.
Wow.
Flag on the ground again.
I'm wondering if that's going to be a block in the back on Elida there.
Looks like he's grabbing his wrist like a hold.
I know number 7. We were watching him. He got thrown down from behind with a block in the back, so this is going to be coming back for Elida.
It's such an advantage if your team can get that ball kicked down to like the 3 and force the return. And so holding up against Elida, take them back another 10.
Yeah,
so they're going to start again deep in their own territory down at the 12.
This is huge right now for Wapak as far as defensively. These last 2 drives have started way deep, and Wapak's held, and you know, so far they've turned it into points the last couple times.
Yeah, they still got 2 timeouts as well. Ball ran right up the.
Oh, wow.
He's sacked. Take it back to the 5.
Wow. Mikey Lee, I'll tell you, you look at that play right there. It's kind of a coming from his defense end. He's just kind of watching the quarterback there. He sees that he doesn't get it off, and boom, Mikey Lee takes it for a sack, and he's pushed back, way back.
So 2nd down and 15. I'm sitting here looking at the flags. Okay, 2nd down and 15 from the 9. That time he took the better part of valor and handed the ball off. Going to be picking up about a yard.
Yeah,
It's going to be 3rd and forever. I think I'd take the timeout here if I was Walpole.
If I were Walpole, I'd take a timeout here. And they're not. They're going to keep running. But Brady Kirk on that run got short gain, and now you got a 3rd down and long again.
If they can keep them around this area, I mean, it makes it harder to punt it out of the end zone. Good chance for a block because you're going to get good field position. Quarterback standing alone. Snap. Going to hand it off on the sweep. Going to be tackled at the 17, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, now they're going to call the timeout.
Walpole takes a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well on TSC, presented by NKTelco Sports.
All Glaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Welcome back to Wapakoneta, Ohio, where the Redskins up 10-7. That timeout again brought to you by Precision Strip out of Minster, Ohio. So here it is, 4th and forever. So, AJ, you think they're going to go for the block, or are they going to go for the return?
I think they're going to go for the return because I think they know they got good field position. They got 3.5 to go, which they know they can take time off the clock, and they're going to take over on offense.
And this is just about where the last drive started. They started at the 44 the last time. 3 plays, they had a touchdown. I mean, but it goes without saying that a lot of these teams play players both ways.
Right.
And when you're playing defense that much, you're twice as winded as that offensive player.
And you're starting to see Elida kind of it was kind of a bend, but it wasn't break. But like you said, with their defense being on the field, as long as they're starting to break.
It definitely weighs on you. So Goulet with the ball, quick pass out, stepping around, stood up just
fumble. And Walpock's going to get the ball back.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 11 off the fumble. And they had 3 wrapping them up. You think they would have stopped his forward progress at that point, but they didn't.
No, they didn't.
And you got to like the effort out of the player, though. I mean,
Right.
it's kind of hard to. The clock stopped for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They just reset the play clock. And it started. Down to 2:55 left in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, the Bulldogs went to a 7-0 lead. Since then, it's been all Walpock. Goulet with the keeper.
Oh, nice.
He's got an opening to the outside again.
I think you're going
to flag on the play.
You're going to have a flag on the receiver there, and that's going to come back.
So quick flag, going to keep it 2nd and 11. It looks like it's going to go right back to where it was. The flag was thrown about the 50 or about the 46.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Caden Seifrin there, and that's going to bring that back to the line of scrimmage.
They might actually pick up a yard on the penalty.
Yeah, you're right.
They gained a yard.
Yeah, they gained a yard. You're right.
Walpock back. Goulet with the ball, doing another keeper. Route running along. Nice stiff arm.
Yeah.
That's 1st down.
Yeah.
So 2:27 left, 1st down, Walpock.
Yeah, he's got about a 15-yard gain. And it's just, he's running the sweep. I mean, he's coming outside. He's outrunning the guys on the outside. Nice blocking right there by the receiver. Nice stiff arm by Brady Goulet. And right there, Wapak driving.
Yeah, Tyler Carter probably regretting shoving his head in there because he got it shoved right out. So quick pickup for Wapak. 1st and 10 from the 39. Goulet with the pass. He has an open receiver, just couldn't quite bring it in.
Yeah, he had Zach Rogers wide open. I think he just kind of tried to loft that in there, and he didn't. It wasn't enough ball, and we got an incomplete pass.
So brings up 2nd and 10, stops the clock with 2:22 left in the second quarter. Redskins back up to the line. Going to be handed off right up the middle. Another broken tackle, but they stand him up, so only a gain of 1. And another penalty flag.
Yeah.
Another penalty flag. There is a lot of extracurricular happening.
Coach Moyer is not happy because he knows who the guilty party is. So it's going to be pushed back 15 yards.
So dead ball, personal foul against Elida.
Against Elida, wow.
So another 15. I mean, I hope that's not against the same player the first one was, because that's an ejection.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of that,
wait a minute.
When things like this happen.
It is. That's the second one. So number 46 is out of the game.
So really 2 bad things happen there. You got a player that's probably overwhelmed because you just don't see these penalties in the WBL. And 2, you already have a weakened defense. You just weakened it that much more.
And if I'm looking right, that's number 46 right there. Mike Niebel, he's the Elida's leading tackler, and that's a huge loss for the Elida Bulldogs.
Absolutely. As Wapak comes around the corner, picks up another 15.
Yeah, once again, it's the quarterback draw. It's a sweep, and Jace Mullen with a nice block right there to free it up. And once again, Wapak driving in deep into Elida territory.
It's going to be. Well, they're bringing it back. I guess there was a penalty that I did not see. I guess they're calling a hold.
Oh, wow.
So that'll bring 1st and 11 now. Ball back out to the 24. I don't think I'd want to be in either locker room with these penalties the way they've gone. So Wapak with the ball, going to be handed off to Moyer.
Mullen. Yeah, Mullen had it. He just little shoestring tackle there that he pulled up on, and once again, Wapak still in good shape with 1:48.
There's 6 or 7 plays. Wapak's been 1 step away from just going to the house. I mean, I don't want to throw any shade or anything like that, but this game is not as close as it appears.
No, you're right. It's just the penalties have really shot Wapak in the foot.
So again, on the outside, nice job of adjusting for Elida there to get him down. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Clock down to 1:19.
Yeah, it's going to bring 3rd and short, but once again, I mean, they're in 4-down territory, so
Wapak might want to grab a little bit more of a sense of urgency here. Clock just ticking away. Quick pass. Going to be caught.
Oh, nice.
And battling for the 1st down. That is going to be short.
No,
Here's
that's a
the
first
replay.
down. That's going to be a first down. Caleb Walter with a nice slant play right there, and he just kept driving his legs, just kept pushing it, and he got the extra yardage, and that's a first down.
I thought they was down at the 15, so Walpock speeding it up. Oh, nice chop down right at the 10 by Elida. Looks like the ball might be loose.
Yeah, I think it might be loose.
Here's our replay on the Winter Meets replay. Oh, he was down.
Yeah, he's down. Yep, he's down. And that's for no gain, so
down to 31 seconds left here in the second quarter.
There was another flag. We just got another flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct?
I almost feel like I'm at a soccer game. Where's all the yellow cards coming from?
Oh, boy. Don't get me started on that. I got 2 girls in soccer. I watch that stuff.
And my granddaughter's team is enough to make me just want to peel my face off half the time. But it's something when you see a 10-year-old get a yellow card, you're like, really, what did she possibly do?
Yeah, it's going to be on Elida.
Yep, that is another unsportsmanlike. I don't think I have ever announced a game where there has been more than one unsportsmanlike. Wow. And that is now 3.
Yeah, and it pushes Walpock at the 5-yard line with 30 seconds to go in the half.
Look for a quick hitter pass is what I would do, but he's going to go right up the middle, and he's got it, and that's a touchdown, Walpock. Taking the score up to 16 with 20 seconds left in the second quarter.
No, I would have put my money on a quarterback draw right there. The way Brady Goulet is running the ball, and they're running that quarterback draw sweep, the blocking, look at the up front blocking. I mean, Caden Seifring, Nextroff, nice blocking up front, and boom, Brady Goulet gets in for the touchdown.
So waiting on the snap. Ball snap, kick is up, and it is good. 17-7. AJ, I mean, it's under 12 or 13 plays for Elida total, but just Walpock comes storming back. 17 unanswered points, and I think the most yards Elida's gained in that time is maybe 9 yards.
Yeah, it's flat out the ball control. I mean, the time of possession for Walpock, I mean, it just favors them. I looking at the play, 31 plays in the first half for Walpock. That's amazing. They're on pace to 60 plays. 60 plays, that's crazy.
In a high school game, that's just unheard of.
And you look at Elida, I mean, right now they're at 12 plays. I mean, that's ball control. I mean, that's controlling the game right there.
Well, it's definitely hard to get your offense rolling when they're never on the field.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, so at this rate, Walpock's defense has just played amazing on keeping the ball away from them.
Yeah.
All right, let me correct that. Walpock's offense has done an amazing job.
Right.
But you know, anytime you come against one of these local Auglaize County teams, whether it be them or St. Mary's, you better take advantage of your possessions because they're going to eat that clock.
Yeah.
Just a little squib kick, and that might be live, and that is out of bounds at the 3. This could be a dangerous snap.
I'll tell you what, that's just the way this first half has gone for Elida. I mean,
well, the good news is nobody got an unsportsmanlike on that play.
That's
you know,
true.
so that's a step up.
But it goes back. I think we talked about it early, Matt, is Walpock is starting to play. I mean, it's starting to rise at the right time of the year. I mean, you want to be playing your best ball at the end of the season. And here comes playoff time, and they're sitting pretty good for a playoff spot. But I just look back at that Marion local game, and you see what they were like that first game. And I think that's where Coach Moyer says, okay, this is what we need to work on. If we want to be a championship team, boom, this is what we got to do. And you looking at it, last 3 or 4 weeks, they're a brand new team.
Well, and that's the beauty of this new setup that the state has. Walpock's looking at not only being in the playoffs, but potentially hosting 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, and that's a lot to risk, and the WBL's looking like they could possibly put 5 teams in the playoffs. So, sad news is you're probably going to have to play one of them in the playoffs. I mean, we're going to be like the MAC. We're going to annihilate ourselves, but that's okay. At least we got one in there.
Exactly.
All right, so that is the half. Wapak 17, Elida 7. We'll be back.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wapakoneta, Ohio, where the Wapak Redskins enjoying a 17-7 lead. If you just joined us, Bulldogs scored 7. Redskins came back with 17. We'll go ahead and hand it over to AJ for halftime stats.
Yeah, you look at the halftime stats. I mean, Wapak really has dominated as far as this game, as far as ball control and everything. Penalties have shot him in the foot, of course. That could be a bigger score, but you look at the rushing yards, 126, 87 of them are Brady Goulet's, and that's our leading rusher in the league, and he's shown it every bit of it against a tough Bulldog defense. You look at the Bulldogs, they started out quick. I mean, 65 yards in that first drive of passing yards is the 72 that you see on the stats. I mean, that was huge coming out quick, but right now Wapak has really contained Elida's offense, and that's why you have a 17-7 score.
Yep, down to 18 seconds before kickoff. We'll go ahead and do a quick wrap up of the WBL. Ottawa Glandorf right now over Salina 28-0. Van Wert Cougars up 28-14 over the Shawnee Indians. St. Mary's up 41-0 at halftime on Kenton. Bath Wildcats 17-6 against Defiance. And the only upset I could find around the league right now, St. Henry up 21-14 on Coldwater.
Oh wow, that's a big game.
So ramifications for the WBL in that one, because Coldwater does play within our conferences for the playoffs.
Yep.
So Elida back to kick. We do have one set of lights out here on the field, so we apologize if it gets a little dark over on the far left side of the field.
Oh, you look at it.
We got all the student section over there lighting it up.
Elida knows how to party.
Wapak with the ball. Only the second kickoff for Elida, and this could turn into something big. Around the corner, nice pop right at the 45, and that'll be a first down and 10 for Wapak. No yellow on the field.
That's Jace Mullen running the ball. He found the end, and I'll tell you what, he is fast coming around that corner. And nice blocking up front by the Redskins, and Wapak in great field position to start the second half.
You know, we talked about everything with the top 5 things for that you got to control to win a game, and right now Wapak picked it up. I think they're better off on penalties at this point as well, as far as yardage goes. So they're leading all 5 categories. Quarterback keeper around the right, just going to be a gain of 2. Stretching out Wapak.
I mean, it was a nice read, but I'll tell you what, if Jace Mullen gets that ball, he's hitting the end zone for a touchdown.
If he hits that corner and he's around it, it's pretty much that way. Like I said before, if you're just joining us, Elida started out on fire. 2 deep passes, touchdown right away, and that was pretty much their entire offense the whole game.
Yeah, that first drive pretty much has dictated this game.
Ball handed off to Mullen. Another quick pickup of 3, going to bring on 3rd down and probably 5, maybe 4.
I would say
6.
It's going to be a long.
We just lost lights all around the stadium. Back up again.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to reset to get that 4th leg back up.
Yeah. And they're going to call referees to try to regroup here to see.
Make sure nobody swap teams or anything like that. Everybody's still out here, all right.
Put on different jerseys. You never know. I mean.
But, if you go back 20 years here, if you're losing a strand of lights like that, this game is being held because that's going to be totally pitch black.
Exactly.
These LEDs around here, they've done just a great job with this field and stadium. So Wapak setting up for their first 3rd down of the second half. Going to be a pass, and he has an open man right in the middle. And that's going to be a 1st down. Quick pick up of 9. Taking it down to the 38 will be 1st and 10 Wapak.
Yeah, nice little. They were looking for that screen the first time around. I mean, you look at Jace Mullen going out for the screen, but you have Caden Seifert going on the slant pattern that was wide open and got 12 yards on that play.
Just a nice job by the quarterback taking the check down, getting it hit where it goes. I swear it seems like it's getting darker and darker.
Yeah, it looks like wait, there we go again. We're having a little
bit of a power issue.
Spirit, yeah.
Everything's lit back up again. I mean, it is the 1st of the month. Was the electric bill paid? I mean, somebody called the superintendent.
Yeah. But you got to look at it. It's October, too. I mean, anything freaky can happen in October.
Absolutely. But I think we can handle a little bit of a delay like this, considering what's happening down in southern U.S. and everything. People have been without power 21 days. Our thoughts are with them. Hopefully they can get through all that.
No, that's the operations manager, Mike Watt, talking to the referee. He's pretty much put this complex together, has done a nice job building the facilities in Wapakoneta, and he's trying to make sure everything's taken care of. And he's, as you can see, he's on the phone with somebody that's important to try to solve our problem here.
I truly believe you could lose 2 of the towers here of lights and you'd still be lit well enough to play the game.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I mean, extremely well lit field.
A lot of firsts tonight. I mean, Matt, we were talking at halftime. I mean, some of the penalties we've had in this game, and we have electric problems. I mean, this is a first for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been in a game where we was postponed for snow.
Oh.
Other than that, that's about it.
That's interesting.
And it rains.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still trying to figure it out.
And then if you're the offensive side right here, you know, this really isn't what you wanted. You had the momentum going. You was driving down the field and coming back over to talk to the coaches again. You want to see if they're okay probably with playing with 3 sets of lights. As long as both of them are okay, they'll probably continue.
Yeah.
You know, that's the beauty of football. You get the bad end zone. 1 quarter, we'll get it bad another quarter. Let's play ball.
That's right. And here we go.
Is exactly what they're going to do. So Wapak going back on the field, taking over with the ball on the 37, looking to add some more points. Down to 10-17 in the 3rd quarter. Goulet trying a quick hard count. Going to be back to pass.
Oh, wow.
And he has an open receiver, and that is off his fingertips.
I'll tell you what, he had both receivers wide open. Caleb Walter coming on that post, and then you had Caden Seifering going on a deeper post, and he had both of them wide open. But in and out of the hands of Caden Seifering, nice ball thrown by Brady Goulet.
Coach Moyer has done just a great job of having those opportunities because of the fact that they're running so effective that pass is opened up now because of it. I mean, I don't think anybody in the stadium was expecting that.
Well, and you look at it, I mean, we go back, he's adding bits and pieces each week to this offense, and they've really tinkered with a lot of things, and it's really been an explosive offense coming in here to week 7.
Nice job reading the defense, giving the ball out to the left. That's going to be a pickup of 3, give him 4. So bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah,
there's neat replay.
You're looking at the sweep play. I mean, Mullen breaking to the outside. He's got some room. He does a nice job. It's just Elida with the pursuit and containment to hold him to 4 yards.
You can tell with Goulet when he's got that ball, him and Mullen, it's almost an art form because it's hold, okay, take it.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if they're saying a word to each other to release it or what they're doing, but you just don't see many fumbles out of this team that you do with a lot of others. But just a good job all around reading it, and that's going to be a quarterback keeper. Again, just the running back couldn't get in front for him.
Yeah, that fullback, Connor Meckstroff, he's trying to get in front of him, but Brady is so fast coming around that corner, he's a little bit ahead of him. But still, gets 4 yards on the play, and you got a 4th down and 2.
So 4th and manageable. We imagine Wapak will go for it here. If you're Elida, you definitely need a stop.
Well, they did it. I mean, the first time around, Wapak is 0 for 1 on 4th down. So the first time around, they did stop them on that first drive. But right here is an opportunity.
3 wide right, going to pass, tucks it, and they got him again. That's going to be a sack, and that will give the ball back to Elida. So 9:03 left in the third. Elida coming out on the field for their first offensive possession. I think this is only their 3rd possession of the game, maybe 4th?
4th possession, yes.
4th possession. They had that long drive and I believe 2 3-and-outs.
Yep.
So here comes Elida. I'd look for him to go to the air quick. So even on a short 20-yard gain of that drive, Wapak able to take 3 minutes right off the clock.
Right.
Elida with the quarterback keeper up the middle. That's going to be a gain of 7. Bringing up 2nd and 30. So a nice job by Henderson. Meckstroth with the tackle.
Now, Henderson, he's so athletic. I mean, he hits that hole pretty quick, and he is a nice threat to have there in the backfield along with Brady Kirk. But Wapak's done a nice job not bending bending but not breaking. And right here, Wapak needs to contain this offense right now.
All going to be snapped back for, and all these passes have been deep. Oh, and he got him. Nice sack in the backfield.
Number 71.
Be Trevor Houts. So Houts with the sack. Going to take him back for 7. Here's our replay.
Yeah, he just came busting through on the defensive line. Did a nice job. Got the shoestring tackle. That will give him the sack. Now it puts Elida 3rd and long again.
I mean, we are playing on turf. When it gets a little chilly, it does get a little slippery. If it's something you're not used to playing on and practicing on week in and week out, it can be a deterrent.
No, that's Wapak practice on grass. They don't practice on turf, so it's a little different for them.
So 3rd and 8. Wapak adjusting, going to be another pass. Receivers coming open, flag out. That's going to be a penalty on Wapak.
Yeah, that's going to be pass interference. I'll tell you what. Jaden Irons, I'll tell you, running that route, he was fast. He got out there, and Zach Rogers saw it coming. I mean, he had to do something to stop his movement, and they're going to give him holding on Wapak instead of pass interference.
So still going to be a gain of 10 yard, or was that a 5-yard penalty in high school or 10?
No, that's a 10.
Okay, so 10 yards and a first down.
Yeah.
Still better than giving up 30.
Now, that's only the 4th first down for Elida in this game, so that's big.
Timeout on the field. I'm not quite sure what the ref's looking at now. Okay, football was on the field. I think the ball boys just lost control of one of the balls.
It happens, especially, yeah, it looks like Darren Hauser down there. That kid's a troublemaker.
Ball snap, quarterback keeper right up the middle. Wapak ready for it. Oh, he broke 1 tackle, 2 tackles. There's making something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Quick 4-yard gain, breaking 2 tackles.
Caden Seifring, if you look at it right here on the replay, Caden Seifring right there, boom. Had him right there at the line of scrimmage. Couldn't wrap him up, but still, you look at Henderson just
tall,
keeps
lean kid.
Yeah, he keeps those legs running. He's very strong, it looks like. Kept those legs running, got turned a negative into a positive.
I mean, make no mistake, Elida's only 1 touchdown away from being right back in the thick of things here. Flag before the play. That's normally a false start.
Yep, that's going to be a false start.
So take them back 5. Going to make it 2nd and 11. Ball being placed back at the 44. And just like that, half the 3rd quarter's gone.
Yeah, that's Wapak football.
I mean, it's almost like Elida's playing into it. I think if I was down by 10 and this is all the offense I've had, I would go to what's been working, and that's the pass.
That's the pass game, and that really surprises because coming in this game, Elida's passing attack wasn't the greatest, but I mean, Henderson's done a nice. Oh,
that might be a fumble. They're calling it a fumble.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets on top of it.
And he's hurt. Number 57 came in.
They cannot afford to lose their quarterback, and there's another
flag
penalty.
And they're going to get the
Wapak ball, and this could potentially be another unsportsmanlike, which we just hate to see. I mean, we talked about it earlier, AJ. We've never called a game where we've had this many penalties of that nature.
And I understand. They look at that. I think that was Mikey Lee on that sack right there. He put a hit on the quarterback, and I think it was just Elida protecting their quarterback because he took a shot. But I think they're looking at targeting here because that play. I mean, the way things are going, like you watch college football and the targeting calls and that. I mean, I think that's what the Elida coach is looking at. Where he led with the crown of his helmet, he hit the quarterback. So,
well, if this was the NFL, he also came down with the body, and you just can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost got to hug a quarterback and just fall on your side with him now in the NFL. It's gotten that bad.
Yeah.
But I get it.
No, I know. Yeah.
And being a defensive-minded player myself, it's to protect the defense 90% of it. The other 10% is these quarterbacks are taking some cheap shots. Yep. But 90% of it's saving the broken necks on the players.
Yeah. And it's going to be a personal foul on Elida, so that's going to push them deeper into their territory. And Wapak's, with the turnover, has great field position to strike here.
Yeah, ball down, being placed at the 27. So 1st and 10 Wapak at the 27 of Elida. Quick pass out. Ball caught. Nice job on going to the outside.
Yep.
Pick up a 3. Going to bring up 3rd and 7. Ball down now to the 24, or 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, little bits and pieces. You haven't seen Wapak throw the ball as much as you have tonight. I mean, I think they've done a nice job kind of fitting a little thing, running the ball, kind of mixing it up a little bit, kind of doing a nice job moving the ball.
Well, it's like you said, Coach Moyers just keeps adding and adding.
Yeah.
But after that first game, I could see them that they went back to fundamentals. And then the next game when they played St. Mary's, you've seen those fundamentals working well. And Wapak has been rolling. I mean, you're in the WBL. I believe they only have one loss in the WBL, right?
And that's, yeah, they only have one loss in the WBL.
And that should have been a win against Van Wert, who is standing on top. Ball being handed off again. Going up the middle, dancing around, going to get to the outside, and he passes the chains. That's going to be a first down, Wapak.
Yeah, he's going to get 8 yards on that play, and nice job by Jace Mullen running the ball. Looks like a lead right there. He bounces it out. Nice block. Caden Walter, I'll tell you what, he's done a nice job blocking tonight for these running backs. He has done a phenomenal job forcing that to the outside and giving more room for the running backs.
Nice job by Jaden Irons as well, getting his hand off of the back of that jersey. That could have been a horse collar if he had took him down. So saving another 15. Brings up 1st and 10 at the 16. Wapak going right up the middle, and there it's starting to open up.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about in the first half where their top defender is out of the game. So that middle is going to be opened up just that much more. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, he gets 8 yards on that. Just quarterback draw. I mean, this time he found the hole on the inside and took it, and he gets 8 yards out of it. 9 yards out of it.
Ball going to be handed off to the outside again, bringing it in. Should be right at the first down marker, and another penalty flag. Personal foul
against Wapak.
Against Wapak. Well, if that's a dead ball, they should get a first down by default of reaching the line to gain.
Right.
But I don't know if they've reached it. Looks like they're just short. So it's going to be 3rd down and forever if you're a Wapak fan.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and 17 here. Not the position Wapak wanted to be in.
Good news is that Goulet has used his arm well, and they've actually got good yardage not just on the ground. So pick up 9 here. You can always have the whole playbook at your disposal. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Goulet keeping the ball right up the middle. Looks like they're setting it up for a field goal.
I was just going to say that. It looked like they wanted to get middle of the field, so Luke Beach can kick a field goal.
And here comes the kicking team. I mean, let's be honest. The kicker's done a great job. He had that squib kick, took it down to the 4 to end the second half or the first half. Already got a field goal, broke his own personal best. This one for 35. And it's good.
Yeah, he's got plenty of leg on that one.
So, score 20-7. Redskins leading. We'll take a break here on TSC, presented by NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Ford Field here in Wapak. Wapak just with a little bit of a methodical drive. Few penalties, AJ, but still got the points.
Yeah, got the points. And, I mean, it's still run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And once again, that drive kind of hurt with the personal foul penalty. So, but they got the points, and they got a 20-7 lead.
I mean, if there's anything that you can say to the Wapak team that they got to improve on this, it's the penalties.
Yeah.
And it's the minor penalties. It's not the majors. The majors are going to happen in any game. Somebody's going to lose their cool. That just happens. But these minimal ones on first down, they're just killers.
Yeah.
Ball's going to be kicked deep. Picked up at the 6, coming right up the far side, and he is going to be met right at the 21 and down. So Elida will take over there at their own 20. What an advantage, though, if you're a high school team and you got a kicker that can do that. It's just amazing.
Well, and the thing you're seeing now these days is looking at kickers on the soccer team. I mean, right there, Luke Beach, he plays on the soccer team. McCain Ambus, who kicks extra points, is on the girls' soccer team. So that's just an advantage for all around for Wapak Athletics to show the diversity they have.
Well, absolutely. Think outside the box. They don't need to be at practice every day if they're doing another sport. They can just come in and be the specialty. Elida back to pass, going to go deep again. And that's over the head of the defender, right off the hands of the receiver.
But I'll tell you what, number 57 put a shot on Henderson. Look at him coming, boom. And Henderson's slow to get up again.
Coach is coming out just to check. I think they're going to keep him in. Nope, Henderson's going to go to the sideline. They're going to have to bring in another quarterback.
Yeah, that's a big loss on that offense for Elida.
I mean, you think they would stop the play clock at this. I imagine they're going to reset that for an injured player.
But I'll tell you what, he took a shot. That was a hard hit. Just about as hard as the first shot he took the last drive, too, because that was another one.
So, new quarterback coming in for Elida. I believe it's number 8.
Number 7.
Number 7. I can't quite make that out. So, Jackson Colvault. We'll see if this changes the plan. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle.
They're going to get about a yard on that play.
Finally got somebody over there with the electric company working on that 4th lighting system. See a flashlight over there working. Brings up 3rd down and forever. Elida going 3 wide. Stepping away.
Still. Oh, fumble.
Ball out, fumble picked up by Wapak, crumbling down all the way to the 6-yard line is Connor Mexstroth picking it up.
Now you look at this quarterback trying to get away, and number 57 once again causing havoc, and Mexstroth picks up the fumble, gets it to about the 7-yard line, and once again Wapak's knocking on the door for some points.
Just not much you can do with that.
Nah.
So Goulet getting the play from the coach. I imagine they're going to just go right up the middle or off the outside.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd give it a quarterback keeper, let him have it.
Around the end. I mean, that's right now. That's the key play right now in this game.
Bid money in the bank. So 2 wide to the far side of the field. Ball snapped right around the end, like we talked about. Nice defense by Elida.
And they're going to lose a yard on that.
So a rare loss of yard. Here's the replay.
Yeah, it's just Brady going to the outside on the quarterback draw, but the penetration right there, boom. Number 6 did a nice job, just pretty much keying in on Goulet and stopping him for a loss.
Yeah, number 6 Walsh, just nice job of just bringing it down, containing the outside. Not very big, but he played like a big man on that play. Again, rolling out, looking for an open passing area, and that's just tipped out at the last second by Elida. Another good defensive stand.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, if Brady would have just kept that ball and he could have taken that in for the touchdown, but he elected to throw that pass, and that's a tough window to throw right there. But great job by the Elida defense to stop that play.
You know, but I imagine as the quarterback on a team where you've already scored, your receiver's like, come on, man, give me a chance, give me a chance. A little bit of pressure probably on that sideline, especially in a game that you're winning handedly.
Yeah.
So let's see what they chalk up here. 3rd and 9 from the 9. Going to be handed off, and another nice job by Elida shutting it down. So Wapak going to be forced to do a kick. Or maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, yep, kicking team's coming back out.
Elida starting to gain a little momentum defensively, stopping the plays that they weren't stopping there in the first half. And right now Wapak's getting field goals. I mean, Luke Beach has done a nice job kicking the ball, but it still is keeping Elida in this game.
Yeah, the bad side on the other side, though, is Henderson coming back out.
Yeah.
Ball's up. Kick is good again. So score, Wapak Redskins 23, the Elida Bulldogs 7. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors on TSC, presented by NKTelco.
Serving education, healthcare, government, industrial, and commercial businesses, SecureCom of Minster has been the provider of safety and communication solutions since 1998. As a locally owned and operated company, SecureCom staffs highly skilled technicians and certified installers, fully capable of handling all your design, installation, and maintenance needs. They specialize in the integration of fire alarm, door access control, surveillance cameras, phone systems, fiber optics, and data and cabling.
Welcome back to Wapak's Ford Field, where the Redskins enjoying a 23-7 lead. You know, AJ, quick turnover, quick points for Wapak.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Luke Beach 3 for 3 on field goals. Coming into this game, he was 3 for 4, so he's matched a season total of field goals. So great job by the kicking game, kind of saving the offense a little bit. I mean, we've had a couple negative plays here the last couple drives that have really killed drives.
I mean, the big question right now is Larkin Henderson going to come back out. Backup came in was Cavalt, and he ended up fumbling on 3rd and long. So we'll see how that goes. Ball going to be kicked off again by Wapak.
Nice kick.
Ball going to be carried up the middle. Nice return. This time by Elida, gets the ball out to the 39.
Now that's a nice return by Elida. Number 26 running the ball. He showing a little passion there, giving Elida a good starting field position here late in the 3rd quarter.
Well, this is actually Elida's best starting position of the entire game.
Yeah.
So chalk it up at the 39-yard line. You know, we announced the game together 2 weeks ago, and it's night and day from what we had at the last place.
Yeah, you're right.
So, once again, Cavalt in at quarterback position. Ball's going to be snapped, back to pass. Caught on a knee, but they didn't call him down, and that's going to be a pickup of 7.
Yeah, he caught that on a knee. It should have been down. Still,
here's the
right
replay.
Here.
You tell us.
Hey, Mikey Lee coming on the pursuit. Yeah, he caught that on that knee, and
that should have been a loss of 1.
Yeah, that should have been a loss. But hey, we got 2nd and 2. It looks like.
So Elida under center, ball going to be handed off, and that's going to be met right at the 49-yard line of Wapak, but not before they get a first down for Elida.
Yeah, they're going to get about 5 yards on that run, so first down for Elida.
So Elida getting some momentum going their way. This is the first time that they've actually been getting first downs on a regular, since the very first drive. And timeout on the field.
Well,
we'll take one as well here on NKTelco Sports.
Sometimes you just don't want to get out of your car. That's why TSC has made it easy for you to pay your bill. We have drive-up payment drop boxes at our St. Mary's and Wapakoneta offices. Just pull in, drive around, and drop off your payment. Just one more convenience to show you how much we appreciate you.
TSC. Give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wapawks Ford Field. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Matt Everidge beside me is going to be A.J. Lisi. They're going to go ahead and they're going to let that clock count down, and that's going to be the end of the third. We'll just go ahead and keep it right here. Basically, this has been the tale of 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about the time Elida's had the ball, first 3 quarters. The rest of this has been nothing but Wapak. 23 straight unanswered points.
Yeah, it's been all Wapak controlling the game, just methodically running the ball, doing a great job running the ball, especially Brady Goulet doing a nice job. But mixing in a little pass, I mean, they're really mixing it up very good. And but the one thing with Elida now, with Larkin Henderson out, that's a big loss for Elida, because I'll tell you what, he's the type of athlete to bring Elida back in this game. But right now, going to the fourth quarter, momentum on Wapak's side, looking to close this game out with 2 games to go.
So what we're being told is we're going to play under the darkened vision of the lights here for a while. Probably for the rest of this game. So again, we apologize if you feel it's a little dark on the left side of your screen. There's not much we can do. We did lose an entire pole. So field's been flopped. Elida's, I don't know if we got a replay of that, but I'm not for sure what happened with that ball. It looked like it hit the ground and came up. I'm not. Here's our replay.
I mean, this is October 1st.
Okay, yeah, it came off a player's back.
Wow.
I'm like, I knew something weird happened with the ball. It just like turned directions. But hey, this field haunted. This is your hometown.
Yeah, well, you know.
Do.
I would.
So we got an injured player on the field. While they're attesting to him, we'll go ahead and take a break here on TSC, presented by NKTelco.
Where is that TSC bill? How can I pay it if I can't find it?
You don't need the bill. You can pay it online at telcirco.com.
Wasn't there a special this month?
Yes, we got it from TSC's Facebook page.
I know I've got the announcement for the club here somewhere.
I just sent it to TSC to air on Channel 2. With telcirco.com, Facebook, Channel 2, and their newsletter, TSC makes it easy to stay connected.
Now, if they could just help me clean up my desk.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Welcome back to TSC, presented by NKTelco Sports. We're in Wapak, Ohio. Score 23-7, 11:45 left here in the fourth. Game's pretty much been all Wapak.
Yeah, it's been all Wapak, but I mean, there's been a lot of things that happened in this ball game. I mean, some people might think it's like Friday the 13th or something, because we've just been told that the pole's totally burned out. We're not going to have light back on the field. We've had yellow flags flying all over the place. We've had tip balls being caught. We've had, I mean,
passes off backs.
Yeah, passes off backs. I mean,
and then key players out of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, when we're talking the key defensive player for Elida is out of the game, and now their key offensive player is out of the game.
And we got a field goal kicker, which is Kyle Beach, kicking 3 field goals so far.
And I believe, what was his best coming into this game? I think he's broke it 3 times.
Yeah, he's broke it 3 times. I mean, his longest coming in was 26 yards, and he was 3 for 4 going in. He's 3 for 3 tonight. So
everything 30-plus yards on every field goal.
And just remember, the Powerball's up to 680 million. Yeah.
Well, I think we might have to talk after the game here.
Well,
second down and 1 for Elida. See if they can continue with this drive. Ball going to be handed off. Flea flicker. They got the open man down the field if they can hit him on stride. And that is just knocked out at the last second by Wapak. Good coverage. Young quarterback just not able to release it deep enough.
Yeah, I think he floated it just a little high on that and allowed the defense to catch up. But I'll tell you what, nice little trickery there. And
that was still a 45-yard ball down the air, or in the air down the field. That was not bad. He was on point. He was just a little behind. So Elida looking for a first down here, 3rd and 1 at the 40. Nice job cutting back, and first down Elida. You know, and the one thing you can say, if you're a Wapak fan looking at this, you can see the improvement in your team.
Yeah.
Your offense is doing great. Your defense doing stellar.
Well, I think we've talked about this before, where you look at that Marion local game and it shows you where you need to be and what you need to fix and everything. And Wapak hasn't been able to see that the last few years playing some teams. But with Marion local being a championship caliber team, it's a great opportunity to play them to see where you're at as far as going into the season.
Ball going to be passed out to the left, going to be taken down to the 30. Or they're saying he's not down yet.
Oh, wow.
Again, don't know if we got a replay on this, but we already had one catch on the knee.
Here we go. Well,
he did not go down.
He did not go down. He kind of rolled over on number 22, and, you know, he's got to touch that ground.
I mean, that great job by the line judge here, not calling him down. So 1st and 10, Elida. First time they've really been threatening since the very first drive. So ball down to the 22 of Wapak. 10:37 left in the 4th. Ball handed off, going up the middle, or up the right side, down to the 10. That's going to be another first down. Elida's got something cooking.
Yeah, Brady Cook, nice run there. Got about 14 yards, and another first down for Elida.
I didn't know if you caught my pun on words there with that being Cook running the ball. That's why I said cooking.
Nice.
But sometimes you just got to throw it out there and see if it sticks.
You know, I do that a lot with my ideas, but a lot of times it don't stick.
You know, the dad jokes, everybody loves them, right? At least us dads.
Oh, yeah.
Again, nice job of reading the defense and handing the ball off. Going to go up and down at the 4. The linebacker released off of him, thought the quarterback could still have the ball, and it just wasn't the case.
Nah, it's just fundamentals. They need to tackle open field. They've done it all night. In this drive, they've had some trouble.
So Elida deep in Redskin territory, down to the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They're calling it the 3. I'd call it the 4.
And we're going to have a timeout.
So timeout by Elida. We'll take one as well here on TSC, presented by NKTelco. Welcome back to Wapak's Ford Field, where the Redskins enjoying a 23-7 lead, but Elida pounding at the door.
Elida pounding on the door. They're still in this game. I mean, with 9:25 to go, they punched us in. They're still in this game, so
technically they're only down by 2 scores here. I mean, so they get a touchdown and 2-point conversion puts them down by 8. So Elida with the ball. Going to be handed on the sweep and going to be tackled at the 1. Brings up 3rd down and goal at the 1.
Yeah, nice little jet sweep by Kirk. Him coming around. Cuts it up. Caden Seifring did a nice job hitting him and right there stopping him before the goal line.
Nice gang tackling by Wapak. Wapak's front 4 going to be tested here. Everybody coming in for goal line. Couple extra offensive linemen on the field now. Ball going to be handed off up the middle, and that's going nowhere. Going to be loss of a yard, at least 1.
tell you what, Mikey Lee on that play, I'll tell you, he's having a nice game tonight.
Okay, I'm not for sure how it worked out there, but they gave him a first down on that last run. I didn't think they had, I thought the sticks was already laying down. So now we're at 2nd down and goal at the 1. So Elida must have got a first down when they got inside the 1. Back to pass, flag out.
Oh.
Thrown away. He was outside the tackle box. Stops the clock with 8:06 left in the 4th. Flag on the field. We'll see what that laundry's about.
No, it's against Elida, legal shift.
Well, that's about heartbreaking. But then again, they seem like they do better when they have a little bit more room.
Yeah.
So this shouldn't be the end of the world for Elida. It's going to take them back to the 7. So going to be 2nd and goal from the 7. Does open up the playbook a little bit more when you got 17 yards to the back of the end zone. If you're just joining us, Jackson Colvault, backup quarterbacks in the game, and that was just stuffed. What a nice play there by
number 17.
17 for Wapak. Good job of reading. He's had a couple of nice plays here on this drive. I mean, that's what you try to teach them. You have outside contained. Don't give it up.
That's right. Trying that jet sweep again and just nowhere to go.
So 3rd down and 13. 3rd and goal from the 13. Back to pass. Going to be thrown down the middle. Touchdown, Elida. I imagine they will go for 2. So score now 23-13. They're going to need this 2-point conversion.
Just a nice play. It was pretty much a post pattern right there in the end zone, and Elida building that momentum. They got 7:25 to go here in the game, and 2-point conversion will cut it to a 1-possession game.
You know, the one thing I know for sure is I wouldn't want to be Coach Carpenter. If they get this 2-point conversion, you strongly have to consider the onside kick, because Wapak can eat 7 minutes off a clock.
You're right.
I mean, how much field do you give them to eat?
Yeah.
Ball going to be thrown over the head and out, so I guess that rules that out.
Yep.
Leaves the score by 10. Redskins 23, Bulldogs 13. We'll be back after a word for our sponsors on TSC here on NKTelco Sport.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wapakoneta. I'm Matt Evers. Beside me, AJ Lisi. AJ, I'm anticipating an onside kick.
Yeah, I mean, with 7:25 to go, and and Wapak can run 7 minutes off the clock, I mean, this is an opportunity to see if Elida will take that chance and try to get that ball back with the momentum on their side right now.
Right now, both coaches talking up their players, getting your hands team out there on the Wapak side. I mean, even a squib kick or a little blooper kick, anything, but if you're Elida, you can't afford for Wapak to do the Wapak walk down on you. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's 9 people in the front, 2 in the back.
Yeah, they got their hands team out front here looking at it.
We'll know by the way he places it on the tee if it's going to be an onside kick or, yep, this is going to be an onside kick. Goal here is to kick it as hard as you can on the top of that football. And nice job by Wapak covering that up.
Yeah, you're going to have a false start there on the Elida side, so.
Well, I imagine that'll be declined by Wapak. Yep, they're asking Coach Moyer. He's saying, yeah, decline that. We'll take the ball right there. Well, I guess they're not giving him an option. Dead ball. I just don't like that call. It's like you give the offense or the offense at this point a second chance.
That's surprising me. Well, here we go again. We're going to try to do another onside kick, and you never know. I mean, like I said, the way this has been tonight, I mean, anything can happen.
It has definitely had that October, Friday the 13th kind of feel to it for a game.
I'm just waiting for that black cat to run across the field.
Oh, it might be out there. That corner is just too dark to notice.
That's true, yeah.
So here's the kick once again. And another nice job by Wapak covering it up, taking it in.
Yep. So
Wapak will take over at the 47, give it the 46 of Elida. 7:24 left in the game, up by 10, 23-13. So I imagine this is going to be a lot of the Goulet and handoff to Mullen type situation.
Could be a fullback too. I mean,
absolutely.
Connor Metzroff back there too, so we could see some fullback runs.
And speaking of Metzroff, he's in the backfield, and that's going to be Goulet right up behind him. Just, I mean, how can you stop that? That's a gain of 8. It's just amazing.
Yeah, the thing is, he sprinted past the fullback, which was his lead blocker.
The defense just has to be worn out if you're Elida at this point. They probably feel like they played 2 games.
I mean, I feel like I've watched 2 games.
Wide right, at least for the Wapak film.
Oh, yeah.
Defensive film is going to be super quick on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Again, ran to the outside. If he can cut it out, and he does, that's going to be another first down.
It's just nice quarterback draw. Takes it to the outside, and you know how fast he is, and he's done a nice job getting to the outside. And once again, 10-yard gain for Brady and another Wapak first down.
Well, the thing you got to like about that choice on Goulet is he's still gaining yards, but he's getting outside where he's not getting that hard contact. We've seen what hard contact can do to the quarterback here tonight. I mean, just smart running. Take what they'll give you. Another hard count trying to get them to jump. Nobody moves. Oh, he's caught in the backfield. He's going to lose one. But another Elida player still down. I think he's going to get up.
Yeah, he's just adjusting his pads.
So that's going to bring up second down and 11. Clock down to 6:15 left in the fourth. I say you put 3 more on the scoreboard, it's pretty much time to put them on the bus. Down to the 30-yard line. Ball going to be handed off up the middle. Flag coming in, normally in the land of holding.
Yep.
And that's what it's going to be. Hold on, Wapak, take it back 10 more yards. Replay second down. I mean, the furthest you can allow Wapak at this point is the 25 because the kicker's proven.
Oh, yeah.
Give me my shot. Put me in, coach.
That's right. Kyle Beach. Knows how to kick that ball.
So the ball clear back to the 40. Going to bring up 2nd and 21.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not yellow stains on the field from all the flags being thrown tonight.
I absolutely agree. They're going to have to wash those big time tomorrow. Oh, cut back. Nice pursuit defense by Elida there to bring him down. Just a short gain of 3. Here's our replay on the winner's replay.
Yeah, a little screen out to Zach Rogers, who tried to cut it back up, thought he had some space, but good containment by Elida, and they tackle him to make it a 3rd and long situation for Wapak.
Saying Wapak loves that outside edge. I mean, they just living with it. So we'll call it 3rd and 18. We'll see what Wapak draws up here. I imagine if nothing else, it's going to be something that's going to eat that clock. 3 wide to the left. This could be a pass. Hand it off. Another bounce out to the outside.
I'll tell you what, he's
just smart football.
That's just a nice run by Jace Mullen. I mean, he takes it to the outside. Thought he had the cut up right to the inside, but he bounces it out. And once again, look, Caleb Walter once again on the block, giving some room for Jace to take it outside. Now you got a 4th down and manageable now.
I mean, it's almost like a bumper car. It's like they just put another thing in front of you that you got to work around. I mean, like you said, Walter just a great job of blocking all night long to spring that outside. And that's where you normally see a lot of holds. He's only got 1 holding penalty called all night. So 4th and 5, we'll call it. Back to pass. Nice one-handed snag.
Yeah, he's going to have a 1st down out of that, too.
Give that one a 1st down to the 15. That was a fast pass and a nice catch. Brought it right into the body. Well, you can't coach it any better than that.
You can't. And they've done a nice job on those screens all night long. They've really caught Elida off guard with this passing attack. And like I said, I mean, Brady Goulet's had a nice game throwing the ball.
I mean, it's really an extension of the running game, but he's got to be getting close to 80, 90 yards at this point.
Yeah. Well, he had 87 yards rushing going in halftime. So.
Oh, I'm talking just on the pass.
Oh, the pass.
So that's going to be a nice run to the outside. Oh, they're going to say he was out of bounds, so they'll stop the clock there with 4:13 left in the 4th.
He's got about 7 yards on that play.
So 2nd and 2. Wapak just taking their time, letting that play clock dwindle down. Ball snapped up the middle, 1st down and more. It's going to take him down to the 2-yard line. We'll call it the 3.
Knocking on the door again is Wapak. I mean, they score here. That pretty much closes the door on this game.
So Wapak down, 1st and goal from the 3. Ball going to be handed off up the middle. Nice job by Elida. It seems like Elida just gets really pumped up when they're down here deep.
Yeah, they really pin those ears back and really come after you on that defensive front, and a loss of 1 yard here.
It almost makes you wonder if this is where they should be doing this, because they're just losing their clock. 25 seconds each play.
So what you're saying is Wapak's doing it on purpose?
No, I'm saying that if I was Elida, I'd let them in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, the game's already over, but as few offensive plays as you got, anything's got to be better.
Right.
That in your heart does break when you see a team that is let down by their offense or their their defense has let you down this bad. You know, it breaks for the offensive side.
Well, and I'll tell you, coming into this game, I mean, with Elida only giving up 84 yards rushing per game, Wapak put a big dent in that, and it just capitalized there on Brady Goulet's touchdown run.
Yep, touchdown. Wapak takes it up to 29. But I think if you look at, well, here's the replay by Winter Meats.
Yeah, it's just pretty much quarterback draw. He's going around to the outside, which he's done all night, and boom, gets in the end zone for a touchdown.
But I think if you look at these two teams, if you just looked at them on paper coming in, you was thinking, okay, this is going to be super competitive until you flip to the next page on who have they played.
Right.
And it separates your contenders and your pretenders. Walpak's played a meaty schedule so far, and they've come out 4-2. That's pretty clean.
But
kick up and good.
But I'll give Elida credit. I mean, they've had struggles the last few years, and they've come out here and they've really wanted to play with Wapak. And I'll tell you what, they were up to the challenge there in the first half. And
absolutely,
but it's just, I think, like you said earlier, I think Wapak wore them down as far as defensive line, Elida's defensive line, and really moved the ball, and it really got to Elida right off the bat.
We'd like to thank our sponsors for this game: Clopay, Nidec Minster, Crown Equipment Corp., First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winter Meats, Sydney Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, and NKTelco. You know, another thing, you look at their schedule, they haven't played the top three running teams. You guys are being the first ones they're playing tonight. You know, they got St. Mary's down the road yet.
Yep.
And, well, they already did play Defiance, did they not?
Yes, they played them last week.
Okay, and that's probably where they gave up the most yards on the ground, probably.
Well, they played Defiance pretty well. They won 17-7 last week. So
and I'm not sure if they've had Van Wert yet.
I don't think they've played Van Wert yet.
So, I mean, you still got, when you got to face Wapak, St. Mary's, and Van Wert yet, you really haven't faced your running attack.
Right.
So, like I said, the numbers could be deceiving coming in. I was anticipating what we're seeing is what I kind of thought the score would be.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also seen Wapak live now, 3 times, so I know what they got to offer. Ball going out, coming up the middle, still has an opening. This could be broken open, and nice pursuit by Wapak to get him down.
And there's a flag.
And another penalty. So 2:44 left in the fourth. We'll see what this penalty is. It looks like a targeting. They're going to be calling a targeting penalty on Wapak. I don't know if we have a replay of this or not. Saying it looked more of like a pile jump to me.
Okay.
But personal foul targeting against Wapak. So that'll give another 15 yards to Elida. Finding themselves down by 17.
Great field position for Elida. I mean,
oh, absolutely.
Can really strike quick here and kind of make it interesting here to end the game. Oh,
just what containment.
Oh, guess who?
Oh, that's going to probably be a taunting. The ref just told him, stop it, stop it.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's Tyler Hauser, and he's had another one that's had a nice game tonight.
On the defensive side of it, there's been nothing get past him.
Yeah, and he's had 2 big plays here in the last 2 drives that really stuffed the run for Elida.
So waiting on the snap, 2nd down and 14. I don't know if he trapped that. They're saying he caught it, so we'll give it to him. Brings up 3rd and 9. Here's the replay. We'll see if that ball didn't bounce.
Nope. That's a good catch.
He got his hands underneath it. So much easier to watch our screen up here. It's just so much brighter than what we're looking at down there.
Yeah. Once again, we didn't pay our electric bill, so that pole is gone.
Quarterback looking deep. He has a receiver. Wapak underneath it. Oh, just right off the chest. Unfortunately, not able to bring it in.
One person had it, the other person.
Yeah, Schneider saying, "Why did you get in my way? That was mine."
That was his, number 7. Thought he had it too, but brings up a 4th down and 9 here for the Elida Bulldogs.
So 4th down and 9, 1:29 left in the 4th. Fans starting to file out on the Wapak side. See if Elida, how they fare on this snap. Ball snap back. Quarterback, nice connection in the middle. He's still on his feet, tackled there at the 19, but not before he picks up 12 and a 1st down, Elida.
Yeah, nice pass play. Just nice, looked like in route, and catch made and kept going with it and gets 12 yards for the 1st down.
I mean, I tip my hat to the Bulldogs. They have not tucked in their hat at all. No. They're like, we're still here to play.
No, and they still have something to prove. They want to be in the playoffs just as much as Wapak does, so keep working at it.
Going out to the far right, trying to get around, and that's going to be a face mask.
Face mask, yep.
So that's going to stop the clock with 56 seconds and get them even closer. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. 1st down. You got to give it to Koval there. He's not afraid to stick his head in there.
No, he isn't. And he's done a nice job in relieving Larkin Henderson.
Yeah, absolutely. Big shoes to fill, and he's a little wobbly coming in that first series. Fumbled the ball, but I think that's kind of expected with a first series. But after that, but then again, that's only 3 series less than what Larkin had the whole game. So, ball going to be snapped from the 5. Elida looking to score, bringing it out, and intercepted by Wapak. 50 seconds left, and it's time for the victory formation.
Yeah, number 2.
Just nice job of just following the eyes of the quarterback in the back of the end zone. Wasn't even looking at the defender, stepped in front of him and took it away.
Yep, number 2 gets the interception, and that pretty much seals the deal for Wapak.
Yeah, nothing Asher Henderson could do except for watch him catch the ball in front of him. Expect Wapak to come out in victory formation. I don't imagine that Elida will be calling the timeouts. Knee taken. Should need just one more snap, and that'll end this game. Offense lined up. Goulet, Rare under center. It always scares me when you see all these shotgun quarterbacks at the end of the game. They go under center. I'm like, here comes the fumble. But that's going to be it. 18 seconds left on the clock, ticking away as the 2 teams come to center to meet. Wapak Redskins 30, the Elida Bulldogs 13. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors with final stats and wrap up here on TSC, brought to you by NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
You're on the go and don't have time for cords to be tying you down. That's why TSC created the Cord Cutter Bundle. You get big savings for bundling internet and cable, and there's no phone requirement. Choose from 20 megabyte, 50 megabyte, or 100 megabyte speeds. No phone, minimal TV, and all lightning fast internet. Ask about the Cord Cutter Bundles and come home to TSC.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
All Glaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Serving education, healthcare, government, industrial, and commercial businesses, Securcom of Minster has been the provider of safety and communication solutions since 1998. As a locally owned and operated company, Securcom staffs highly skilled technicians and certified installers, fully capable of handling all your design, installation, and maintenance needs. They specialize in the integration of fire alarm, door access control, surveillance cameras, phone systems, fiber optics, and data and cabling. And
sometimes you just don't want to get out of your car. That's why TSC has made it easy for you to pay your bill. We have drive-up payment drop boxes at our St. Mary's and Wapakoneta offices. Just pull in, drive around, and drop off your payment. Just one more convenience to show you how much we appreciate you.
TSC, give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wapakoneta, Ohio at Mercy Health Walpock Ford Field. And with final stats, we'll hand it over to A.J. Leeson.
Well, you look at the stats. I mean, Walpock, 196 yards rushing. I mean, that is the big key against the stout defense of Elida coming in. Really established the game that way. Passing the ball, 91 yards, still not a bad game for Brady Goulet throwing the ball, but really balanced that Walpock offense for the Elida Bulldogs. I mean, you saw some stuff in the passing game that we weren't expecting coming in. I mean, but 49 yards rushing was a big key for Walpock stopping that rushing. But the turnovers in the second half for Elida, 3 of them, huge going in, and that's why you got your final score 30-13.
All right, and our player of the game tonight will be given to
It'd be, oh boy.
There you are, AJ.
Oh, geez, I'll tell you what. Yep, senior dad on senior night. Very special moment for me and my daughter, and pretty proud of her, and as she comes to the end of her soccer career. But player of the game, we go with Brady Goulet. All around, great job running the ball, rushing for over 100 yards, passing the ball. He was with the swing passes, with the screen passes and all that, he did a nice job locating that ball. And once again, Wapak comes out with a victory, is making that next step to a WBL title.
All right, Wapak goes ahead and improves to 5-2 on the season, second place in the WBL behind the Van Wert Cougars. We'd like to thank our director, Scott Robinson, our camera people, Kurt Kuffner, Mark Fissel, Paul Downing, and Jim Miller. Beside me, AJ Lisi. Congratulations on senior night. I'm Matt Everidge. Everybody have a great night here from TSC and NKTelco Sports.